Welcome to ChortleCast Live, everybody. My name is Stephen, and Anna is with me, my lovely wife. Aww. She's sitting right here. Yeah. I talk about you that way, too, when you're not streaming stuff with me, I promise. And this is Control, the next game made by Remedy, the people who did Alan Wake. I think they did Max Payne back in the day. And Quantum Break. I am a huge fan of Remedy. Hey, Inferior. And I've been really excited for this game, too. But I had a little bit of a scare. What kind of dinosaur are you, Inferior? I had a little bit of a scare. Just have to retry. Last night because Amazon alerted me that they wouldn't be able to ship my copy of this game until a week from now. And so I was like, no, that's not okay. I'm streaming this game. So I canceled my order, went to GameStop, and here we are. Stegosaurus. I kind of figured you'd be a Stegosaurus. So we're going to get started right away. The audio is going to be kind of strange for this because we don't have headphones in. It's coming out of my TV, so if there's any echo or anything, just let me know. Kaylin told me there was a streamer mode so that we can prevent any copyright music from... Oh, there it is. There we go.
Is every game
Hello, Pablo. No. Well, most games coming out these days probably do. Because it's like we got flagged for Far Cry 5 because of all the copyright music there, and it's stuff you can't control because like, you get into a car and then the radio's playing and like Greta Van Fleet comes on and you're like, well, there goes my monetization. I'm about to get flagged.
That's a bummer.
Yeah. I love the subtitles, so we're going to turn on all the subtitles. Pablo, could you let everybody know in Discord that we are live and hit them with an everyone tag, please and thank you. All right, brightness, that's probably good. I don't know why I start like new games that I've never played before. I always start them at the main screen, so people have to watch me do all this stuff at the beginning. So that's my bad, guys. All right, here we go. I have not looked up anything about this game. I know literally nothing.
Good.
Yeah, so we're going to experience this fresh together. Thank you, Pablo. You're the king.
When we first started dating, Stephen was playing Alan Wake.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I feel like Alan Wake made me like video games. Made me like watching video games.
Really? Good to know.
Do you think that's true?
I think that's probably true. Because you'd played some video games before, like all the classics and some stuff on
this
like...
This is gonna be weirder
than usual. Let's hold on.
Good to know.
Can't be out.
Let me know if there's any echo on the audio, guys, and I'll fix it.
So here I am.
Gosh, if there's echo, that sound probably was horrible, because that just basically sounds like feedback from a mic.
I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing.
Thank you, Pablo.
It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the
Bureau of
whole
Control.
world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world.
I think she's referring to Shawshank.
We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
I have no idea what's going on. I love it. Oh my gosh.
Anyone here?
Yeah, I do like the Shawshank reference.
Yes. Okay.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Anna's going to be watching
I like
the chat.
conversations,
Yeah.
so...
Pablo, short answer, I have no idea. This is...
It's about control, duh. Controlling what? Don't know.
the controller. We're literally holding one. We are the controller.
That's meta.
Yeah. So, Remedy did this game. They did Alan Wake and Quantum Break. And they've always had kind of a thematic thing with their games. Like, Alan Wake was about the manipulation of light and had more of a horror aesthetic. Quantum Break was the manipulation of time. And I don't know as much about that game, but so far what I'm getting is kind of just like a sci-fi kind of thing about it. This game also sounds like it's going to be more of a horror game, but it sounds more like controlling reality itself. So I think there's going to be some like reality bending and stuff. Yes. Yes, Stowe. That kind of was the long answer, Inferior. The short answer is, I don't know. I knew I was going to buy this game because it's Remedy, and I support them as much as I can. Like, I bought Quantum Break on PC before I had a PC that could run it. Because I love them that much. Because that's a toilet, this is a bathroom. Okay. Because Alan Wake meant that much to me.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
Is that an Avatar reference? I'm
No.
just searching here. Okay. We just finished Avatar, so that's why.
Yeah,
I was
it's
making
fresh.
that. Yeah. Fresh on my mind.
I saw a post the other day on Facebook that was just a line of text. It was me. Hey, remember that episode of Avatar when Aang was thrown against a rock and it hit him just the right spot to open up all of his chakras? And then it says, my chiropractor. What?
Oh, that's great. Yes. The recap was awesome. Kaylin did amazing. I
Yeah,
watched it earlier
Kaylin
today.
picked all the clips, did all of the editing. Jake did a little bit, but I think he did like maybe 5%. Like he probably just primed it for YouTube. But
Hello?
Kaylin did all the picking, all the editing, stuff like that.
What an MVP.
He did a great job.
Yay! Who's your favorite character from Avatar? I know this is not about Avatar, but I'm making it into Avatar if it's okay.
Sokka's my favorite. Also, this is the guy from the picture that was out front. It's the janitor.
Hey, excuse me.
He's crazy.
So excited for this game.
There you are. You are here about the job.
He has the face and voice of someone playing the devil.
You need to go to the interview.
Like, don't get that vibe from him? Like that he's actually Satan, just disguised as a janitor.
Elevator that way. Got it.
Hey, Austin.
Good. I'm Ahti.
Hey, Austin. I didn't really say hey to everybody. I'm sorry.
Looks like
Hey,
kind of
everybody.
a Mexican.
If they don't hire you,
Gosh, his name just escaped me.
we work for the axe. Take them behind the sound.
Gosh, the guy, more cowbell.
I've done enough.
Christopher Walken.
Oh.
Looks like a Mexican Christopher Walken.
Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
All right, that joke did not land.
Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
That is what I was thinking, Jesse. Jess, whatever. We don't get monetized. I don't think. Wait, didn't I just come this way?
Austin said, I've heard a lot about this game lately. I've heard as well that it's good.
I intentionally, like, I knew as soon as they announced it at E3 last year that I was buying this game day one, just because it's Remedy. I meant this is the same toilet, okay? That is a different
Still
toilet.
there.
New things, top-notch gameplay. But I've intentionally stayed in the dark. That was not there. That was the painting before.
Trippy.
This is so cool. But I've stayed in the dark about the game, not even watching trailers.
And
So
the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster.
that's a Jake question, Pablo. He does a lot. He does all the channel stuff behind the scenes.
I've been
I just
trying
offer
to
my
pull
voice
it
and
down
talent.
ever since. Will you help?
Ah, yes, that is.
Ah, yes, that is a toilet. Okay, so now we're in the opening credits. So one of the great things about Remedy, I don't know if you remember this, but at least with Quantum Break and Alan Wake, they made it feel like a show.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, this seems like an entrance to.
yeah, like some kind of sci-fi show.
Yeah.
And I love that. I love that style. It's very compelling storytelling. It really sucks you in.
Definitely.
Makes you feel like you're experiencing it rather than just playing it, you know? I love this movie. This is so great.
Oh, oh, oh. Oh.
I'm getting huge The Bureau vibes from this, and if you know what that is, you're automatically way cooler in my book.
Nice.
Awesome. I like that, the N and the T, how they overlap. It's a cool design.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
It's the same picture again.
Use it. Pull it.
I can't. I feel like I'm going to be observing everything in this game. Like, are you actually a fire extinguisher? Are you a... Let me look at this. Doesn't this just creep you out?
It looks like Lost. Yeah, like in the Dharma Initiative
Yes.
or whatever, where everything's
Everything just
labeled.
looks black and white
Yeah.
and plain.
Right.
Okay, I think this is a picture of the outside
What's
of the
up,
building.
Jake?
Jake, I'm loving this already. Like, I just started, but it's already giving me like Twilight Zone, X-Files, The Bureau vibes.
Austin asked, did you see what he said he got in Destiny?
No, I didn't. What'd you get? Internal lockdown in effect. Multiple containment breaches detected. This is terrifying, and I love it. Can I answer the phone? Send for help.
Stowe said, actually, I'll do you one better. I'm getting SCP vibes from this.
Yes. Oh my God, yes. That is so real. Okay, that
Is this what you're wanting me to do, like read the chat?
Yes.
Is that helpful?
I want
Okay.
you. I want you here to experience the game with me, since we did this with Alan Wake, and I want you to read the chat. And I just did I.
See ya, Inferior.
Bye, Inferior.
Thanks for saying hey. Austin said Recluse and Luna's Howl.
Yes, I did see that. That's awesome. Now you're one of those PvP sweats.
Shit. Shit.
All right, the director's office.
You want me to pick it up?
Oh. That's a map. I feel like this game is going to be basically sending me through labyrinths of this like I feel like the game is going to take place in this building, and it's going to like
Slowly
mess with
open
me.
as-
Yeah.
I mean, you do love Inception, so.
I do. Oh, I really do.
What's this like?
This is a dumb idea, Jesse. What are you doing? Guns, there's swords.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner, and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
This is so trippy. So what's this code that... Ooh, that was almost bad. Oh, good, I can... Ooh. Oh, what?
Do you want me to catch you up on chat? Or
yes. Catch me up on things that aren't them talking to each other.
I'm not sure if we're talking to each other.
Okay. Ooh.
The same gun.
That's just chilling.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
Oh my gosh, this gun. It's obviously it's a special gun. Okay, how do I reload? It auto reloads, okay. Let's see, touchpad. I saw something earlier. Yeah, there's different weapon mods and then there's personal mods. Okay. And I can melee now, but I like do a force push.
Just force.
Maybe.
They don't seem to be bothered. It's like, we'll just keep walking.
Well, they look like Power Rangers minions, so like, you know, the putties, what were they called? I don't know.
I don't remember.
Sorry, it was super cool in the 90s. I watched Power Rangers a little bit.
Like Ganges.
They
Their
do.
arms.
They do. Sensitivity is very stiff, so I might have to change that.
Ooh, watch out
Can
for
I
crazy
dodge?
over here.
Look, he's got no waist. Like, no, stand still so I can make fun of your appearance. Like, look, he's got no like midsection. It goes straight from his chest to his crotch.
Damn.
All right, I'm gonna up the sensitivity a little bit because it is pretty stiff. Sensitivity, we're gonna go to 60 on all accounts. I hope that I'm not just getting spoiled by using a mouse and keyboard. Oh, whoa, oh.
Nice bod, bro. You work out. You got no waist, so.
You just cut out the middleman, no stomach. Only the good parts, only the muscles.
I think they were talking about Destiny, so that's why.
Yeah.
This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
So I don't
Things
understand.
have quieted
any of
down
what's going
outside.
on.
Is it safe to go?
Okay, so I guess I'm proceeding. Oh, no. Got a shoulder swap.
You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen.
I had that same question, Austin, who she was talking to. It's almost like she's directly talking to us, the player.
You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror. Get the fuck away!
Can I shoulder swap? I need to oh gosh. There, okay. So those guys just look like security guards, so I'm afraid that I'm killing innocent people. You know, like that I'm actually going insane and these are just regular guys? Something, I don't know.
That'd be deep. She said the pyramid was talking to her.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. We don't know what the pyramid is.
The pyramid is kind of the symbol of the Bureau, I think, or kind of seems that way. So I need to go down. Oh boy. If you're just tuning in, I love this game. It's so cool.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach
Yes.
the hotline.
Whoa. So.
The hotline, says the dead man.
Okay. Maybe I'm going to be a conspiracy theorist right now. That picture, before we picked up the gun, was reversed. Like, the horses were on the right side, weren't they? Or am I just going crazy?
I don't remember.
If so, what if we're like, it's kind of like an upside down kind of thing where we're on the other side, you know? Maybe I'm crazy. Also, these pictures...
They're the same.
That's what it was. Okay, that's the picture that I saw earlier. They look like a progression. Like they tell a story. Yep.
Toilets.
Toilet. Tell the other toilets what you see here. Oh!
Oh, look at that dude up top.
Creepy.
There's more of them.
They're gonna fall in. Maybe.
That is so creepy.
This is so weird.
He's just bouncing and...
I've got an orange reticle. He's hostile, or at least reading as someone that I can shoot. The physics of this game are pretty cool too, because like, look, the window's shattered. I was able to shoot through the door to get to the toilet.
Ah, yes.
Ah, yes, the toilet.
Important.
Alright. I appear to be going the right way.
Write everything in there. Do it. Apparently, this is really random, but apparently there's like... I don't know if it's in the States or not, but...
Oh, wow, I knocked that desk over.
You can basically pay to like wreck a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. It's in the States.
That sounds
I forget what
so
it's called,
fun.
but like you pay to like have a room set up just for you to trash.
Yeah, and you can like trash, like
there's like a guitar
TVs.
in there. You can just smash the guitar. Yep.
And apparently there's like, I guess they go in like levels, maybe like how much you want to pay.
Yeah.
Because there's some that you can like drive like a monster truck, like tank kind of thing, and you're like crushing cars and everything.
Maybe that's what this game is about. Maybe Jesse just had a traumatic event and she just paid for a really elaborate escape room where she can destroy everything.
It only makes sense.
Welcome back, Stowe. Oh, that's a good point, Austin. We'll do something special for you. Just tell me what that like is if you have any ideas. Also, something I just realized, my health isn't going up, which means I'm gonna have to find ways to heal myself because
You'll need some milk.
normally in games. Ah! That is the most.
That's so
Hissing
creepy.
sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss burrowing into everything in this place.
Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
I'm afraid to shoot one of those guys. There's a painting again. Huh. What? Wait. Weird. Same painting. There's got to be some significance of those paintings. Also, for anyone that is planning on playing this game, have the brightness a little bit higher than what the game comes standard with. I have so many questions.
I think we all do.
Is that the pyramid?
Maybe so. Illuminati confirmed.
So something that's given me a little bit of trouble is that when I shoot them in the head, their heads move, so I can't get a quick follow-up shot. So let's make it to where they're hard to double tap. Ah. Ow. My health is gone. Where are you? Oh. Oof. Oh my gosh. This is so dumb.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt.
Yeah, we can maybe do that, Austin.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean?
Help me fix it.
Whoa.
Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Can you hear me?
I wonder if she's talking to the gun.
Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you...
I have outfits? That's too Black Widow for me, no thanks. I'll go with the slightly less Black Widow one. Alright, so I've got fast travel points.
to me?
How do I talk to you?
We saw you deal with the compromised agents.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual.
I mean, this whole time I've been talking to a gun. So yeah, about that sane conversation.
Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Director Faye.
Call me Jessie.
Okay, Jessie. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And extraordinarily,
Sounds like a life insurance policy.
you are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer
Oh,
the
so
director.
it sounds like some kind of
obviously.
adult thing, like
I'm sorry,
401k.
Right.
This
NIRA.
whole situation is just
HRA.
a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy,
I do remember that gun.
but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Yep.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau.
Remedy likes to
Yes,
use the
I can try.
monologue narrative
I'm speaking for you, of course.
trope. Like
We can try it together.
the character talking, like recollecting or narrating
Okay.
over their own story.
You with
Max
me?
Payne introduced that a lot.
We did it before.
Alan Wake, I believe, did that in the
Push
Quantum
the
Break.
hiss out.
The game, or at least what I've played so far, is him talking to an agent about what happened. So it's like a lot of overarching exposition over what's happening, kind of like she's talking to us. Mm-hmm. Remedy does that a lot. This was $60. It was full price. I'm gonna lock these people out. I don't trust you. My gun said you're all traitors. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't think I trust water that comes from the same machine that the toilet is connected to.
Yeah, that's a little questionable.
Yeah. Yeah, I intentionally got this thing retail, physical copy, so that I could let Brodie borrow it after I am finished. Oh. Okay, good. No one saw me kill that woman.
Too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
You literally would be drinking your own piss if you drank that water. Hey, Kaylin.
Hi, Kaylin.
You did awesome on the best of
Recap video, yeah.
It was fantastic.
Very good. The controls are pretty standard so far, it would seem. I have no idea what's going on now. I'm gonna bypass the metal detector. I don't trust those things. I feel like I'm lost. Okay, that's where Pope is.
The Pope.
I feel like this is going to be a Metroidvania style game where the map is consistent, but there are certain things that are locked until I find the means to unlock them. And I'm going to be doing a lot of backtracking and stuff, which is kind of interesting of a design for Remedy. So that technically makes it an open world game, but the world is just really small. If I'm correct. Also, I don't know where I'm going. That's...
Stove said
I
that
can't
jukebox
cleanse
will
them.
do something special as SCP has taught me.
Yeah, that jukebox probably
Thank you, Director.
has devoured the souls of everyone who's played a record, and their souls reside in the records that are
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here.
within the box. Something
I'll risk
crazy
it.
like that.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child?
One thing I
It
will
was
say,
one of the big ones.
so
And before
far,
my time.
I have faith in Remedy, so I'm
And
not saying
very
it's a bad
classified.
thing.
I
Jesse
can try to dig
has
out
much
some
more
old
of inner
files for you.
monologue than
My boss, Casper
the
Darling,
characters
would
from
know,
previous
but
Remedy games.
he's missing.
So far,
I think he knew
it
this was
seems like it
suspected.
could be excessive,
Came up with the
but I'm
HRAs,
hoping
the
that
hadron
there
resonance
is a
amplifiers.
reason for it.
I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us.
We have no
Dr.
idea, Kayla.
Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
That's what I'm hoping too, Kaylin. Because it's dealing with some pretty out there concepts.
Type, not a leader. Why am I here?
But I have faith in Remedy.
I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't
Her
imagine
brother got
this.
turned into a chair.
I want to be part of
That's
this
him in there
world.
with the lamp. Which is coincidentally someone
What
else's
scared me
brother.
shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
What did Stowe say?
Kaylin he was talking about it's SCP. He was updating Kaylin on
Gotcha.
that. Austin has confirmed that is a chair. What if like Jesse's the hiss or something?
Like that when she arrived. That's what
I
did
know this is
everything
all
to this
new
place.
you,
Is
so
that what you're saying?
don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to
And
know.
that, like, maybe
There are
what she's
no
talking to
stupid
is actually the
questions.
hiss.
Yeah.
The door to the comms department is just outside the...
Oh crap!
The
Why did I sit down
hotline
to
should be in the communications department.
Origin of the hiss.
Where did the hiss come from? I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
You might have just called it.
No. No, just inside. The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it. With you on that, Emily.
Anything else that we want to learn about, or do we want to just keep going?
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon. Just let me know.
It's a loot box.
Yeah.
Yay!
What? Loot crate.
I understood that reference. Health recovery and element to pick up. Yeah, let's do that. We can get some incoming health. Weapon mods. Reload speed up. Cool. Oh man. Alright, where are we headed? We're headed that way. Oh, look, it's got a little sphere thing. Yeah, Stowe is explaining what SCP is.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically like these objects that have a supernatural effect to them.
Uh-huh.
That and SCP is the organization that contains them. And it's like a big web series kind of thing. How did SCP start, Stowe? Was it just like the website, like a fan lore kind of thing, or is it deeper than that? But yeah, huge SCP vibes from this. Well. Yep, he saw me. Yep. What's the crouch button? How do I crouch? Oh. Crouch is right stick. That's very useful. I'm excited to get some powers. That's the only thing I know about this game is that I'm gonna get superpowers.
Ooh. So it said it started on 4/10
That makes sense, yeah.
with SCP and 73 50,000 before 50,000.
Holy crap, this dude's... Either that guy's mouth is really open or his jaw got ripped off.
That's...
Thank you, Steph. That's a really unfortunate face to die with. Like the face he was making, not his actual face.
I was like, that's not nice to say.
Wait. I'm getting a green on them. Usually in games, when your reticle hovers over something and it's red, that means it's hostile. But if it's a green, yeah, so it means they're friendly. But what's weird about that is that those guys seem pretty dead. Normally, you wouldn't get an indicator on a dead body. Oh, hey. How?
Austin said, by the way, Stephen, remember you won your game in Fortnite?
I do. That really hurt. How was I supposed to know that would have exploded?
Kaylin said, does your supernatural gun pack a punch? I think you only get one gun in the game with additional weapon configurations.
It packs a punch, but what's weird here, let me show you this.
Oh yeah, and Kaylin, since you said your pistol morphs, they said that our pistol is alive. Isn't that the way that they said?
I think so.
So it like moves.
Yeah, it's like it looks almost like a creature.
Yeah.
But the pistol, I think, is the only weapon, but I think the pistol morphs into different versions of the gun.
And
that's a toilet.
And that's the vine.
Got it. Look, this is clearly a game with horror elements. Also, I'm gonna change the sensitivity on the non-aiming camera because it's a bit too hot now. But this is clearly a game with horror elements. I'm not about to open up a door to a toilet just to be ambushed by a zombie thing. You know, I'm shooting straight through that door, getting the drop on them. You know?
I don't want to get psyched.
We don't. And they said nothing comes from bathrooms.
Have you gotten any healing yet?
I heal when I pick up elements from dead bodies. I had that mod, so I went ahead and equipped it. So that's my healing ability that I've decided that I'm going to use, at least for now.
Hey Logan.
Hey Logan.
What's up?
Kaylin, I already did that. I saw your message on Discord. Thank you very much for finding that for us. The lighting is very rough here. So I'm pretty sure that thing explodes. More loot boxes. I feel like she's being manipulated. Like, oh! Like, I feel like, kind of like you said, that she is the hiss. And she was used as like a Trojan horse to get the hiss inside.
I feel like she doesn't realize it.
Yes. You're asking, like, what I'm playing on? Because this is on PS4. I haven't... I knew I wanted to play this with Anna around. So I got it on PS4. Yeah. And Brodie also wanted to borrow it, so... Here we are. Go ahead while I'm looking around. Go ahead and tell them why I chose this game to be one that we play together.
Stephen chose this game because he likes Remedy.
Yes.
And
It's so dark.
Back in the day, when Stephen and I first started dating, he was playing Alan Wake, and I really enjoyed watching him play that game because it had a good story, and it was
Oh gosh, what have I
it drew
done?
me in. So
Oh gosh, I think I found a break. So, in the spirit of, you know, since you watched Alan Wake, I was like, let's watch this game too.
I have to say though, I feel like they missed an opportunity here. I feel like they could have made this rhyme with wake, break, steak or something.
Yeah. I agree. I do.
Like, that was a missed opportunity.
Yeah, I have that feeling every single time I say Alan Wake and Quantum Break.
Right. And Control.
Yep. Oh shoot! I saw that far too late. We're good? We're good? I think we're good. Just feng shuiing up the place, you know?
Feng shui. Look at you, no terms.
Dang, Caitlin, shots fired. Yeah, I'm really glad to see you pop in my church streams. It means a lot that you feel like you're getting something out of what we do.
8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched...
This is literally SCP.
3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
This is literally SCP, Stowe. They even have a 3-letter acronym, OOP.
Communication. We're on the right track.
Yep. This is Control, Logan. That's the new Remedy game. Remedy is a developer that did Alan Wake, Quantum Break, and Max Payne. I think they did Max Payne 1 and 2. They did not do Max Payne 3. That was Rockstar. What?
Every time you say Max Payne, I think of Major Payne. And I'm like, that was a video game?
Max Payne is very different.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
It's basically like...
I'm a noob, so I don't know anything.
Whoa, whoa! That dude just got hit by a telekinetically flying thing.
Yeah.
An object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Comes in pulses of 3.
But yeah, that church choir is fire, right?
5, 6, 7, 8. Interesting. It's not firing on a timer. It's almost like it's looking for me. Yeah, Anna's in the choir.
As of 2 weeks ago,
yep.
So
you've probably seen her up there, Kayla. You just may not have realized it.
NBD.
I do remember Glimmer Glen, Austin. Glad to hear that, Logan. I'll tell me more about it later. Undefined reading. So here's a question.
Okay.
When does this take place? This game? I've been getting no indicators that I can remember that this takes place like beyond the 70s.
I was about to say, it doesn't seem like it's futuristic.
But at the same time, she is totally dressed in modern attire.
Right.
She almost feels like she's out of time.
That's true.
Yeah. 3. Okay.
Yeah, they lit. That choir is lit.
Feel lit. Yeet!
Austin said, yeah, well now the mage guild is there.
Yeah, Brodie and I actually, it was me and Miles, I think. No, it was me and Brodie. We went to the Mage Guild, and I was really confused when we went to Glimmer Glen, because in my past experience, Glimmer Glen was just a bunch of narrow islands that may or may not have had Sun Diamond. Oof. So this is a telekinetic OOP.
Oop.
It's trying to get me. I need to move.
Logan said, yeah, the choir is cool, but how about the bearded villain drummer? He-I. Austin said he did all the quests.
I think I'm about to get telekinesis right now. You'll have to be more specific, Austin. Jake fell to his doom a lot of times.
She cannons. Speaking of mage, when you get the force from your
Yeah, that's what I was referring. Yep, I'm touching the object of power now.
Let's go, Leia.
Like force, like
yeah. Superwoman Leia.
What they call her?
It's harder to
not
hear
Mary Poppins. It was
Mary Poppins, y'all.
Leia Poppins, something like that.
The channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in Bureau Seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Hannah, look at that. I've got telekinesis.
That's cool.
Oh my gosh. Let's go. Okay.
I'd totally want to be telekinetic.
Yeah.
I'd be so fat though. I'd just sit on the couch and like
Just
pour my
bring chips to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, this is so cool.
Austin said it's when I gave him the drill.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And he said, what is that pyramid in SCP?
The pyramid, it does feel like an entity.
Illuminati.
But the pyramid also is included in all of the logos of the FBC, Federal Bureau of Control. So I'm wondering, like, if it's an entity, is it an entity pulling their strings, or is it just a representative for the FBC? It's just... Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Catch. Boom. One thing that I'm not liking, as far as like gameplay mechanics are concerned, you can't do anything when you're crouching. Like, you have to stand up to do anything. So like, I can't crouch and shoot. That's a...
Yeah, that's annoying.
That's, yeah.
A monolith from those that came before.
There you are.
This is so
You're gone.
trippy.
Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
Who is she talking to?
Well, didn't she say that the dead guy was talking to her?
That's true. So Trench, I think was his name?
Did she say that the pyramid also talked to her?
Oh, she did. I love the telekinesis. This is awesome. Dang. Got a damage boost weapon on. That's nice. It does sound like a passing motorbike.
See you, Stowe.
Bye,
Thanks
Stowe.
for stopping by.
Just let me know when you're ready for the stream again. Because I'm gonna. You're my indicator of that. Because I would play this all night if.
Austin said I hear the gravity gun from Half-Life.
Huh. I could see that. Energy recovery speed rather than health recovery on element pickup. Pick up fire extinguishers. This is a shelter. Okay. Yeah, I am getting some pretty big horror game vibes from this. Like it feels like a horror game from the design of the world and stuff. But like it's the kind of horror game that I love, which is the kind of game that makes you feel uneasy with the setting and the enemies and everything, but it gives you the means to fight back. Okay, let's maybe not try doing it.
Let's maybe shoot it, end at 10.
Yeah.
20 minutes.
Good. That's good with me. Define jank. 'Cause it hasn't really stuttered. I haven't noticed any graphical issues except for just then, but that was because I was trying to walk through a door while TKing something, so there just wasn't enough room for me to fit through the door. Something's talking. There's a blood splatter there. What are your thoughts on this game so far, Anna?
I'm intrigued.
Same.
Locked. Maybe there's a key nearby. This must open the door.
That was easy. I haven't really gotten an FPS drop. I think I might have gotten a little bit of one when I accidentally blew up a thing right next to myself. But that's about it. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. Too dark. The toilets are plotting. Look, I'm a wizard. I'm Harry Potter.
Anybody going to see It Chapter 2 next week?
That's next week?
Yeah, the stuff comes out September 6th.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's...
Since we're speaking of horror, they can fly now.
Great.
They can fly?
Of course they can. Are they telekinetic?
They are also telekinetic, yes.
both.
There's the FPS dropping. How do I hit this guy? Oof.
That's the first time you died.
It is. I have not seen the trailer for Joker. I saw the first one just because I stumbled upon it, but I have no desire to see that movie just because I disagree with it on like it existing. I disagree with that fact. Like, I don't care how good the movie is, but I just disagree with the fact that they're trying to expound on Joker as a character, because he's one of those characters that doesn't lend himself to needing backstory. I do some IT support, yes. Sadly, that's not what the new It movie is about.
Oh.
I know.
Literally the only reason I will see it is because of Bill Hader.
Yep, and James McAvoy.
Oh yeah, and Jamie boy.
Good old Jamie.
Great.
The approach I'm taking is that I'll use my TK powers to deal with his ads. I'll use my gun to deal with him because I can't hit him with my TK. Bye, Kaylin.
He said, "Love you, bye."
Or was he talking to someone?
Huh?
Was he?
I think
Okay,
he
no.
was saying "love you" to everyone.
I see. Got energy recovery mod. That's nice. Where are you?
Kaylin said, "I expect a full review on Monday, and
That's a lot of homework.
on the podcast."
I guess I'm just gonna have to play this game a lot then.
There you go.
Jake's probably gonna have a lot to say too.
Are you just gonna play this game on stream, or?
I don't think I can do that.
Let's stay focused.
I think I'm just gonna play it when you're with me.
Past the mail room.
How nice.
Yeah. Give me first aid. Whoa. That's gonna kill me. Okay. I thought it might, but I just had to be sure. You know?
Better be safe than sorry.
Hotline object of power. That's what I'm still looking for. the wrong button.
Austin said, I wish they made a Beyond Two Souls 2.
Alberto
I didn't
Tomasi,
see. I heard that game was just kind of eh. I didn't.
The hiss got him.
I don't think I've ever heard from anybody who's actually played it. So you're saying that it was good? Because I've never played it. Launch efficiency. How many mod slots do I have? Still only one? Oh, that sucks. How do I upgrade?
He said I liked it. I liked the story.
Cool.
The hotline can't be far now.
What happened here? You see that? It's like it's foamed and I don't know.
That is weird.
Ah! I got you, Austin. Stream won't be going for too much longer anyway. So that leads me straight to the hotline. I'm gonna see if I can find anything first.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream Logic. The light switch.
He says Trench is talking.
Don't know what I expected. I swear if it makes me go all the way back to when I fought that stupid thing.
That would be unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. No. Huh. It didn't respawn him, I don't know.
Oh yes, the bottomless pit with the bottom.
I see you. Got him. I'm just gonna move on. Looks like all my collectibles were saved. Perfect.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream Logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with the black pyramid.
Law of 3 applies. Which was rain increments of the personal. What?
Austin said, I like
Whoa.
that.
Have we been here
What happened
before?
when you killed them?
No. I've
3.
stayed at a lot of
Interesting.
roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Hello? Anyone here?
I'm gonna be that person.
Key has a black pyramid on it.
Mm-hmm. I know what door that's to. But just for, yeah. Yep. Another painting, and it's of me. It's of me facing a hallway, and when I unclick that, it's going to take me into the painting. Right? Huh?
Boost can do. We can do.
2, 3. Yep, rule of 3. That's what the sign says. The rule of 3 applies with the light switch.
That's cool.
It's a transmitter. Turn here. I missed all of that. All right.
Everything happened wrong stream, so.
Yeah. The hotline will allow you to contact
Whoa, what is
extra-dimensional
happening over there?
entities. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I thought I was supposed to commune with you. Butthole. Come on. Just cheat it all with 1 health.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board.
I think that's Alan Wake.
And my hypothesis is,
Like the voice of
under
it.
the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
That voice does sound familiar. I don't think I would have ever.
I'm totally looking that up. That's awesome if it is. That'd be a great cameo.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
Alan Wake, the main character of Alan Wake.
Alan.
Don't worry. We'll be talking about that game more on the channel.
I have it. The hotline.
Relatively soon.
I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo.
Josh, this is Control.
Important info.
It's basically SCP, the video game.
People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
She's not just talking to Trench.
Well, yeah, because she says, like, oh, I lost you there for a bit or something. It's like I feel like she's talking to us. Like we're supposed to be something.
Yes. What if we're the His? We're going to get to this, hopefully, checkpoint, and then we're going to call the stream. So I have level 1 access now.
Gasp. Plot twist.
I feel like there's a big twist coming.
Oh, yeah. It's like M. Night Shyamalan of video game.
Midnight.
What?
Midnight.
M. I love M.
I assume Lee Allison's fine. If you're confusing me for Jake, I am not he. I am Stephen. And Anna is doing well. She's sitting with me.
Hello. How are you, Josh? I don't think I've ever met you before.
There's that old pyramid.
Trusty old pyramid. Welcome, Josh.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss?
How do you know Lee Allison?
You made it.
Oh, were you that Josh?
What
Let's
Josh?
try. Of course.
Like, do you know Lee Allison personally? She has a really close friend named Josh.
I got the hotline.
I'm sorry if I just grabbed that out of nowhere and you're just not that Josh.
Incredible.
I'm sorry.
What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
It's almost
And
like every
Marshall?
time she thinks of the hiss or brings it up,
Helen
it cuts
Marshall
to that.
is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Josh.
Someone who could help us. The other
She has a
sectors.
good friend named Josh,
How
so
do I
that
get
threw
there?
me off. I'm sorry.
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance.
But I think Lee Allison is doing
Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown.
Yeah, I can find a way.
They got a new
Jesse,
cat, by the
with
way. I don't
no
know.
prep, no training in this
I'm sure they've talked about it.
extreme situation.
Bingley?
You are
Yeah.
doing phenomenally
see,
well.
talked about
And
Bingley.
all that
Oh, okay.
can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests.
No, this is Anna. And I am
No.
Stephen.
She might find out about
And you are a cool cat.
But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Like, what? That computer, you know?
It's
like,
really old, yeah.
that janitor again.
Christopher Walken.
Hispanic Christopher Walken, yeah, aka Satan. Or maybe he's the hiss. Maybe he's not a janitor at all.
Plot twist. You fooled me. I don't know anything. I'm the Daphne in this situation.
No.
Daphne never knows what's going on. She just wants to run off with Fred and make out while Velma, Shaggy, and Scooby figure
But you at least don't get captured all the time, right?
What?
You don't get captured all the time.
That's true.
That's what Daphne does. That's all she's good for.
She's a damsel in distress.
Yep. I think that's where we're going to call the stream, though. We've hit our time.
I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
I'm very intrigued with this game, and I'll be definitely talking about it in the podcast. If you guys would like me to stream it more, I will totally do that. But I'm going to be playing this off stream. I need to just be able to take it in, you know, like...
Yeah, find all the details.
Yeah. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. This has been Control. This has been pretty awesome. We normally don't stream on Wednesdays, but figured I'd do a surprise stream so I could get this in there. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you tomorrow night with probably some Anthem with tea time. Bye, everybody.
Bye. I do love tea.